Have you ever stared up at the sky and wondered what lies beyond? What mysteries are hidden in the cosmos, waiting to be understood? For thousands of years, one of the most enigmatic and awe-inspiring visions in human history has been the account of the prophet Ezekiel and his encounter with the wheels within wheels. In the ancient scriptures, we read of a celestial chariot, a whirlwind of fire, living creatures with 4 faces, and at the center of it all, these incredible spinning wheels, full of eyes. What did Ezekiel see? Was it a literal craft, a symbolic vision, or something else entirely? Today, we're going to journey back in time, not just to unpack the imagery, but to uncover the profound significance of Ezekiel's wheels. This isn't just an old story, it's a message that resonates with incredible power, even now, in our modern world. Forget what you think you know. We are about to look deeper than ever before. Let's begin by setting the scene. The prophet Ezekiel was living in a time of immense turmoil and despair. He was among the Jewish exiles in Babylon around the 6th century BCE. His people had been conquered, their temple destroyed, and they were forcibly removed from their homeland. Imagine the feeling of hopelessness, the sense of being utterly abandoned and cut off from everything they held sacred. It is in this context of suffering and separation that Ezekiel receives his vision. It's not in a grand temple or on a holy mountain, but by the river Chebar, in a foreign land. This location is crucial. The vision appears where it is least expected, signifying that the presence and power of the divine are not confined to a single place or building. As the vision unfolds, Ezekiel describes a great storm cloud approaching, flashing with lightning and glowing with a brilliant light. From within this fiery whirlwind emerge 4 living creatures. Each has the form of a human but possesses 4 distinct faces, that of a man, a lion, an ox, and an eagle. These faces have been interpreted to represent the 4 highest forms of life in the ancient world: humanity, intelligence; the lion, wild animals; the ox, domesticated animals; and the eagle, birds. Together they symbolize the entirety of creation, all acting in perfect harmony. The creatures move with incredible speed, straight forward, without turning. Their movement is unified and purposeful. Now this is where the famous wheels come into the picture. Ezekiel describes a wheel on the ground beside each of the 4 living creatures. He says, "The appearance of the wheels and their workmanship was the color of beryl, a shimmering, translucent stone. But the most mind-bending part of the description is that their appearance and their workmanship was like a wheel in the middle of a wheel." What does this mean? A wheel within a wheel. This has fascinated scholars, artists, and mystics for centuries. Structurally, it suggests a gyroscopic design, a wheel that can move in any direction, forward, backward, side to side, without needing to turn. This perfectly mirrors the movement of the living creatures, who also move straight forward in any of the 4 directions without pivoting. The message here is one of omnidirectional capability and unrestricted movement. Think about it. The exiles felt trapped, confined by their circumstances in Babylon. This vision of wheels that can go anywhere, instantly and without limitation, is a powerful symbol of divine freedom. It declares that God is not stuck. God is not limited by geography, by political powers, or by the walls of a temple. His will can be executed anywhere, at any time, in any direction. But there's more. Ezekiel tells us, "And their rims were high and awesome, and their rims were full of eyes all around the 4 of them." Eyes, all over the wheels. This is a profound and slightly unsettling image. The eyes are not just decorative. They represent awareness, knowledge, and divine omniscience. Nothing escapes this vision. The wheels, symbolizing divine action and movement, are guided by complete and total perception. This is not blind power or chaotic force. It is intelligent, purposeful, and all-seeing. For the people in exile, who felt unseen and forgotten, this was a message of immense comfort. It meant that even in their darkest hour, in a foreign land, they were not invisible. The eyes of God were upon them. His plan was unfolding with perfect awareness of their situation. So we have omnidirectional movement, representing omnipresence and freedom, and we have the eyes, representing omniscience and awareness. But what powers this incredible mechanism? Ezekiel provides the answer. Wherever the Spirit wanted to go, they went, and the wheels were lifted together with them, for the spirit of the living creatures was in the wheels. The Spirit is the driving force. This is not a mechanical object running on fuel. It is animated by a living spirit. The creatures in the wheels are perfectly interconnected. The spirit that moves the creatures is the same spirit that is in the wheels. This signifies a perfect unity of purpose and will. There is no separation between the command and the action, between the intent and the execution. This is a vision of the divine will in motion. The creatures represent the agents of that will, and the wheels represent the means by which that will is carried out in the physical world. Their synchronized movement, powered by one spirit, demonstrates the flawless and unstoppable nature of the divine plan. It's a message that when God decides to act, all of creation moves in perfect unison to accomplish His purpose. So, what is the profound significance for us today? The story of Ezekiel's wheels is not just a historical curiosity. It's a timeless metaphor for understanding the nature of a higher power and our place within its grand design. First, it speaks to us in our personal exiles. We all experience times when we feel trapped, limited, or lost. Whether it's due to a career setback, a personal struggle, or a feeling of spiritual emptiness, we can feel like we are in our own Babylon. Ezekiel's vision reminds us that divine presence and power are not confined to our good times or to specific places. The wheels can move anywhere. Help and guidance can arrive from the most unexpected directions, even when we feel completely stuck. Second, the eyes on the wheels are a powerful reminder of mindfulness and awareness. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to feel unseen or to live our lives on autopilot. The vision encourages us to believe that there is a larger awareness at play. It tells us that our lives have meaning, and that our actions, thoughts, and struggles are witnessed and known. This can be a source of great comfort and also a call to live with greater integrity, knowing that we are part of a much larger, interconnected reality. Finally, the spirit in the wheels challenges our modern, often mechanistic view of the universe. We tend to see the world as a collection of parts, a machine running on physical laws. Ezekiel's vision presents a different reality, a universe that is alive, intelligent, and animated by a unifying spirit. It suggests that the true driving force behind all of existence is not random chance, but a conscious, purposeful will. The creatures, the wheels, the spirit, they all work together. This is a vision of ultimate unity, a concept that modern physics is only just beginning to explore with ideas of quantum entanglement and a unified field. In the end, the vision of Ezekiel's wheels is a message of hope, power, and divine sovereignty. It was given to a people who had lost everything to remind them that God was not defeated, not limited, and not absent. He was mobile, all-seeing, and in complete control, able to act anywhere in creation. And that message is just as relevant for us. Whatever you are facing, whatever Babylon you find yourself in, remember the vision of the wheels. Remember that movement is always possible, that you are seen, and that a powerful, unifying spirit is at work in the universe, capable of moving in any direction to bring about a purpose far greater than we can imagine. The wheels are still turning. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into one of history's most fascinating mysteries. If this exploration has sparked your curiosity or offered you a new perspective, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content that explores the profound questions of our existence. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Until next time, keep looking up.